What up, tribe? It's your girl Raji, and I'd like to welcome you to my podcast, The Kush Concierge, something for the people, where the evolved hustlers come to learn more about hoodoo, tarot, culture, astrology, and a little bit of everything in between. I hope you guys had a great day yesterday. I did go ahead and get the full reading for the full moon in Aquarius uploaded to YouTube. I'm currently uploading the extended version to Patreon, so make sure y'all turn on y'all notifications so you guys know when those readings upload for your viewing pleasure. The live podcasts are always available as soon as YouTube approves them. They go right to there. So if you can't look at the visual cards, you can definitely tap into the podcast. They go up automatically every day. And if you would like to see at least 6 minutes of the readings, which will be the snippets, those are available on my TikTok. If you're wondering if it's me, it's the only one where I'm actually tagged and talking and engaging with people. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for joining in. Again, my name is Raji, and I will be your guide on your journey to Kush. If you are an OG, I'd like to thank you for continuing to tap in and engage and continue to support the journey. I appreciate you guys more than you'll ever know. I do have available slots today, so you guys can click in the link in my bio, and we have some available slots for readings, obviously spiritual services, and we also have spiritual tools and items as well that you can purchase on my website. Just click the link in my bio. If the message resonates, y'all, don't forget to click that share button. You never know who it can help. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Feel me? Now, let's just get into the actualities of the day. So, we are fresh off a full moon in Aquarius, right? We immediately ran over into the moon in Pisces. It's still full moon energy, so you can bet your bottom dollar that you can still tap in. Like I told y'all, usually you can get into the full moon energy 3 days before and 3 days after. If you kind of miss out, you aren't able to do your rituals. You know, obviously the full moon is the most powerful and the most potent. But you can still tap in. You can still set out your moon water. You can still set out your crystals to charge. You still have an opportunity to work with that energy, put it like that. So today, the moon has shifted over into Pisces. You know, Pisces rules the ankles and the feet. And Pisces is very much about banishing out any negative energy and increasing your intuition, your psychic awareness. So today is Tuesday, right? Tuesday is ruled by Mars. Mars is all about action, war, passion, new beginnings. Today, a lot of people are going to be focusing in on more left-hand work, as you know, the term we would use in my practice. I don't know what term you guys use in yours, but we call it left-hand work when you are not, it's more defense than offense. Does that make sense? I don't even know if I want to call it that for real, but anyway, what it is it's baneful magic, hexing, cursing, jinxing, laying tricks, aggression. People are more in tune to be fighting and to be more just aggressive today. And that's just because Tuesday is ruled by Mars. So if you have a Tuesday guide or Mars ruled guide, you might, for instance, tap into, if you work with the Orisha, you might tap into Ogun today. I do have a Tuesday guide. I have guides for every day of the week, I think. I'm going to go back and see that I missed any days, because it's been a while since I did that series. But search, it says Tuesday guides, and I go down a list of possible guides. Of course, use your brain, use your thinking cap, and your intuition in terms of, which really is, they are one and the same. Who's going to be the better option for you, right? Obviously, some practices are closed, and, obviously you can't work with like certain orishas or certain saints or voodoo, loas. So you got to be mindful. I try to include like a list so everybody can have something to tap into, right? So just take a look at it, and that person is going to be good for you. For instance, like the Orisha Ogun is about clearing the path. You may ask, on Monday, you may have asked Eshua or Papa Legba to open the roads. And then on Tuesday, you come back and you ask, you could do St. Martha. For real. St. Martha is a good one. But Ogun will clear the way. And I do have like information. I talked about what they like, a little brief breakdown that might be available to you guys. You might find it useful. Today is a great day for ambition. Again, new start. Really just focusing in on how you can push forward. I feel like every day of the week holds a certain quality, but it also depends on the planetary placements and transits that are going on right now, which you can work with, instead of working against it. Any type of services that might be good for you today would possibly be a cleanse. If you feel like something's on you or someone may have done something to you, you could do an egg cleanse. You could do cleansing and protection. You could also do an intentions reading, which I do have available in my list of services. The intentions reading, I always talk to y'all about it because I have never, like, all my readings hit, but that intentions reading really going to tell you what a person really about. So, tap in for that if you really want to know and move accordingly. Now, right now, we still got heavy retrograde energy going on. Today is going to be a very intuitive, spiritual, veil thin kind of day. So be mindful, right? Stay grounded and soak up some of that full moon energy, that Aquarius logic energy that's still lingering, right? So the sun in Leo is conjuncting Mercury in Leo, and it's retrograding. So there's trickster energy there. False confidence. I hate to say this about Leos, but they do kind of fib a little, exaggerate the truth, if you will. And so that's at 2 degrees. So be very patient, be very mindful. Again, follow your intuition about things that are being presented to you. The sun in Leo is squaring Uranus and Taurus at 0 degrees. Again, that ego, that higher self is battling whether or not they want to move with the Uranus energy of being more of an individual, being more, having a little bit more autonomy in this lifetime. And taking the time to really set the seeds for long-term harvest. That sun in Leo may be very overly confident right now, and that Uranus and Taurus is like, hey, slow down, do the work, accept the necessary changes. So, yeah, there's a little minor conflict with that today. Sunday, I'm talking about Sunday, baby, bye. The sun in Leo is Canucks, Neptune in Pisces retrograde at 1 degree. Again, giving you the free will to follow your intuition and to create new timelines. The sun in Leo is Canucks, Pluto in Aquarius retrograde, 2 degrees, following your intuition about what needs to leave, what needs to stay, and giving you the willpower and the free will to do that. So we always have free will. I find it quite contrary when people will be like in my comments or whatever on different social networks, and they'll be like, oh, well, God this and, the cards that. And what they don't realize is, just like with everything else, this is about free will, man. And that's what that Canucks energy generally taps into too. Not just willpower, but free will. Everybody got free will. Everybody got a way, you decide at the end of the day. The cards can tell you love, like, ooh, the best representation of that shit is, like I was telling y'all about that movie Tarot, where the girl, like, she read them and she told him, like, That was one of them duh movies. You know, you like duh, especially you in the occult. You like, okay, this means this and this means that. Like, why did you do that? But like, anyway, she told a girl like, okay, you a Pisces, you run when you have problems, you shouldn't do that. And as soon as that girl got scared, she ran and then she died. So the cards told her she had the free will to do whatever she wanted to do. You feel me? And she did do what she wanted to do. And that resulted in her untimely demise in the movie. She died very quickly. Anyway. So that's, to me, like, you get the free will to end things. You get the free will to observe and participate. And at the end of the day, you know, that's how that thing goes. So the moon in Pisces is opposing Venus in Leo at 9 degrees. So a lot of things need to end. A lot of things, a lot of partnerships, a lot of lovey-dovey. And being able to end those things is at 9 degrees, you know. It's like, you don't want to, but you got to, you know. And it doesn't feel good. You know, people may not be so inept to digest what you're putting down, or the fact that you've decided to release yourself from those bindings of things that don't serve you. The moon in Pisces is square Jupiter in Gemini at 8 degrees. Is Jupiter retrograde? No, it's not. Okay. So, focus. It's not focusing today. Pisces is dreamy. Pisces is intuitive. Gemini is more, while creative, while resourceful, very focused, very alert, whereas there may be a little bit of aloofness with that Pisces energy today. We're following our intuition, we're following our spirit, and Jupiter, like that Gemini energy is like, but let's talk about these facts. And Pisces is really just not with that shit today. The moon in Pisces is conjuncting Saturn in Pisces retrograde. 8 degrees. So I feel like there's like where the conjunction means like a love-hate, whether they work together or they work against each other. I feel like it could be a double-edged sword, because too much of a good thing. And this is coming from somebody who has a Pisces stellium, and a stellium means you have Pisces or whatever zodiac sign more than 3. I think it's 3 or more in a house, or in a particular sign overall. We'll talk more about that once I tap back into my astrology series. But yeah, so too much of a good thing. So you're being called today to review, to have discipline, to have patience, to focus on what your inner higher being is showing up and showing out as, you know, so that you can get what you need. That's going to be hard for some people. Today is interesting. Today, it is kind of crazy because it's a Tuesday, so it's not like a moon day. So it's like you would be thinking like work, action, and that shit. Like, I'm surprised they didn't mention it in the astrology on astrology.com. I'm surprised they didn't mention that shit, but it's relevant, because being the moon in Pisces conjuncting a Saturn in Pisces retrograde. Like, a lot of meditating, a lot of reviewing, a lot of imagination, a lot of illusion and delusion if you let it. Mercury in Leo is squaring Uranus in Taurus, 1 degree. Venus in Virgo, my bad. Squaring both Mars in Gemini and Jupiter in Gemini. Showing up is showing out. Not really wanting to do the work, though. Not really caring too much about being a crowd creature right now. Again, like, it's that energy of separating yourself from the crowd, being a leader and not a follower. Not caring if you have to walk alone to get where you need to go. Venus in Virgo is, and having some sort of commitment. Like Virgo rules the digestive system, and it's cleansing, it's commitment, it's grounding, and that Gemini energy is like, yeah. Should I commit? Do I want to stay here? Is this what I want to do for real, for real? So there's a little bit of squaring with that today. Not a little bit, because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 oppositions. That's a fucking lot. Let's see. Mars and Gemini, darling, starting, but having the cognitive dissonance to commit is an issue. And having the cognitive dissonance, like I said, it's squaring Saturn in Pisces retrograde. So it's like, can I commit? Can I align myself? That's hard today. That's going to be an interesting vibe. Like buckling down and doing what you need to do is going to be interesting for some people. Not everybody. Like I say, it depends on your personal chart. Always align these like aspects and positions that I'm telling y'all to y'all own personal chart. Okay, this is general. As the readings are also general, so align them. I like to read off this first, and that's why I like to tell y'all the zodiac signs so you can also apply it to your personal chart. Now, Uranus in Taurus is sextile Neptune in Pisces, retrograde at 2 degrees. It is also trining Pluto in Aquarius, retrograde at 3 degrees. So I feel like you're coming into alignment with your future self. You're being supported in like your creativity and following your inner knowing. You're digging a little bit deeper than you might normally do to get to where you're going. And Uranus and Taurus is supporting that. Taurus is about longevity, things you want to last. So, as Leo is too, to some degree. So, but Leo operates a little bit more out of ego and shine, crown chakra vibes, rather than Taurus is more like service, self-worth, grounded, very earth signy type vibes, right? Neptune in Pisces is sextile Pluto in Aquarius, retrograde at 0 degrees. Changes are afoot. Again, you're into a space of review. You're into a space of slowing down and taking note. Sometimes we look at retrogrades like, I think I mentioned this a few days ago. We look at retrogrades like it's like a damning moment, like, ugh. But it gives you a moment before that shit go direct, and you either gonna get on the train or you're gonna get left at the train station. Or as the old folks say, either you're gonna shit or you're gonna get off the pot. One of the two, you know what I'm saying? And this gives you the moment to decide essentially and review. Like, this what I want, this where I'm at, this who I'm dealing with. And you get a chance to maneuver. So I think take it as a gift more than anything, because sometimes we just be going, and we just want what we want. The goal is the goal. And like I was telling y'all, that this Evolved Hustler series is definitely about ascending and having what you want within your professional life, your creative life, entrepreneur, whatever. But a lot of what we do has to do with us and who we are. And sometimes you got to clear out old things to get to building a foundation that's worth evolving from. You know what I'm saying? Like building off of. So I think we are at like the very peak. What they say, the climax of the story. Before we get to that point, and it's the universe, spirit, our guides are just doing their job. And where you fall off into that is definitely going to be very much about your free will and about your natal chart or your business natal chart if you've taken the time to look that up. How do you find your business natal chart? Like, I use my LLC start date. Okay? So that's how I did mine. You can look back when you decided to get serious if you haven't done, gone that far. And you can use that date and time as well. So, moving forward. The nodes in Aries are retrograding. They are opposing Lilith in Libra, 2 degrees. Fighting with your shadows, fighting with how you're going to change your life and how does this affect who you will become versus who you were. You're shedding that. And sometimes it's not even about what you want. It's about what people see you as. Like, I noticed that a lot in my own personal situation. And let me finish this out. Lilith in Libra, before I rant with that. Lilith in Libra is trining Pluto in Aquarius retrograde. 5 degrees. So transformation and change, supporting that. Chiron is pretty busy. Chiron is our deepest, darkest struggles and our ability to heal ourselves and others. It's in Aries. It's retrograding. So you're being forced to review that right now, or encouraged, not necessarily forced. The sun in Leo is trining Chiron in Aries at 4 degrees, giving you balance, giving you freedom to create and fertilize and birth new aspects of yourself. Mercury in, Leo, 2 degrees, confidence. Wait a minute. Ego. How you show up. Mars. Chiron in Aries is sextile Mars in Gemini, 2 degrees. Getting started. Juggling new things. Protection, work. Aggression even. Because you want to change. And you're being supported. So maybe giving it passion. Giving you a startup. It's squaring Pluto in Aquarius, retrograded 6 degrees. So again, that change isn't comfortable. It's not. Facing yourself is not the most comfortable thing most people have ever done. It's not. It's necessary, but it ain't the most comfortable thing you've ever done. I should have tapped that thought as soon as I was getting into it. Let me see when I look to the node. Opposing Lilith. A lot of times, like, and I may have touched on this yesterday, but I'm feeling guided to touch on it again. People are so attached to the old you, the old version of you, that they have a hard time allowing you to maneuver and refine into this newer version of yourself. And sometimes you have to leave those people by the wayside because they always want to remind you of some shit, or remember that time when, or remember, or some type of wound that they have with you that you may have settled or you maybe thought was settled. And these people still got chips on their shoulders. You may have apologized, you may have done your due diligence, and they still harping on that shit. They still going into that. And I've had that experience with at least 3 people in my close life, whereas I was very focused on making a change and focused on, like, you're not the same person you were yesterday, and experience can shift you, right? And it's like, you cannot be around people that continue to try to remind you and go into, like, who you were 10 years ago, a year ago. Like, that's not productive. And I feel like that's what a lot of people are kind of in the throes, the eye of the storm with right now. Like, you want to change, you want to do things differently, you want to create something new, you being guided to. And these people just won't allow it. Like, you know? And these are, based on what I'm seeing here, these are people that you're dealing with every day. Close, family, friends, business partners. And it's very hard to get to your 10 of Pentacles and really have some foresight about this new version of yourself, because they want confirmation. They're so stuck on who you were in previous timelines. And it's almost like the idea of, like, Lot and his wife leaving, and she turns into a pillar of salt because she continues to look back. And God's telling you, like, don't look back, don't look back. And then you look back and then it's like poof, you know. And I feel like a lot of that Aquarius energy, a lot of this Venus energy, which is genuinely about like being relatable and being charismatic. And Jupiter has some of those aspects too, of friendship, being jovial, being relatable. And it's like, Spirit like, nah, this season ain't about you watering yourself down, or it's just a lot of people that's gonna try to tell you who you are, man. They gonna try. They gonna be more focused on telling you who you are than focused on themselves. Like, how dare you change? How dare you feel like you can do such a thing? And you'd be surprised, man, how many people's like insecurities like come up, especially when you get involved in this spiritual shit. Like, man, let me tell you something. Don't let you decide. Okay, baby, I saw some different faces. I saw different personalities. It's like they were intimidated. Like, instead of tapping into their own power, instead of tapping into their own, they were more concerned about my gifts and my power and where I was going and who I thought I was. Like, I've saved messages because not as a grudge, but as a way to say, okay, I'm not going to forget you said this shit. I don't want you to forget, you know, that you said this shit. Like, for real, for real. But people will, they'll be like really feeling some type of way about you deciding you want to take a higher path, or they be feeling some type of way about you stepping into your power. And it's just sad that when you decide, okay, I'm gonna take control, you know, I'm gonna align and I'm gonna cut out the middleman and go to God, you know, go to my ancestors, go to God. I want to tap in like my elders did or whatever. People be like very, very intimidated by this shit. When, you know, and obviously you don't share everything, but a lot of us, when we first get started, we'll like, you know, we be so excited and we want to talk and we want to share knowledge, and people, some of them, they just kind of look at you like, there go another one of them woke people. And then others will just blatantly, like, I've entered a season where people just blatantly just, you aren't that powerful. You aren't this. You aren't who you think you are. Like, I literally had somebody tell me that shit. Like, you aren't who you think you are. And then I've had reactions of people telling me, like, you shouldn't be able to wield that type of gift, that type of power. Like, I don't think you'd be a good person with that, you know, with no like solid evidence as to why. Just immediately feeling like, why should you have that power? You're not gonna do the right thing with it. Like, the darkness of people will come out. They will wish bad on you. They will try to intercept. And they will feel like it is their mission to stop you. And that's when it get dangerous. Real shit. They feel like you know too much, you got too much power, and they'll attack you. They will. Some will just evil eye you, and some will go the full Monty. But it is what it is. But that's the energy you're going through right now. Like, getting to a point where you just don't give a fuck, and you're not explaining yourself to people who are committed to misunderstanding you, and you're not standing in old timelines just because it makes a certain group of people comfortable. Because what does that do for you? Because trust and do believe, when the spirit hit them and they say, oh, I'm gonna answer the call, they're not gonna come to you and ask you, is it okay if I answer this call from God? You know what I'm saying? They're not going to inquire. Some people will, but it's a lot of people that's not finna ask you shit. They're not finna inquire with you. They're not finna ask you. So if you're a retired people pleaser, do not be feeling the need to explain to your people, your family, your business partner, like, well, I want to discover the true me. I want to really go after what I want to go after. Do not do that. Don't do that. It's a mistake. Some people will pretend like they get it. Like I had people that I thought was with me, and then they would be making little smart ass comments, thinking I wasn't gonna catch that shit, half in, half out. And that's why you gotta be like committed to kind of not like isolating yourself, but when it comes to certain parts of your journey, like everybody ain't supposed to know, everybody ain't supposed to know what time it is. It ain't everybody's business. Because they got their own insecurities. They got their own, limitations. And sometimes those limitations, they don't even, know outright. They be, subconscious. I've seen... Man, I got so many fucking examples of people, being weird as fuck. I've seen people that I know for a fact, and I'm not a judgy person at all. But, just because I don't judge you don't mean I don't see you. So when you come for me and you try to criticize me, I'm like, that's some hypocritical ass shit for you to do. There'll be I've had people approach me and be like, and these people that's on the other side of the fence, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say it could come from all facets. People who are out here just doing the worst, you know what I'm saying? They on the dark side of life. I'm trying to say it without saying it, people who, the wayward souls, the prostitution, the pimping, the drug dealing, for lack of better words, the murderers, the thieves, the liars, the cheaters. They will even come to your ass well, don't do that. I've had that type of energy. And I'd be like, but don't you, haven't you, wait, what? Hold up, now. So, to me, it be a spirit on the ass. For real. Because, how you worried about me, you know what I'm saying, getting closer to God, and you out here taking people for every motherfucking thing they got. You a fraud, you a scammer, and you worried about me? Hell no. Or you'll have men that are very, promiscuous, and they don't care about, having rendezvous and cheating on their wives and being down low and, having threesomes and, having sex outside of marriage, or you had your babies outside. We could really go there. But you're concerned about my ascension and my walk with God. Baby, your priorities in the wrong space. But I'm giving these examples to let you know that, baby, they gonna come from all spaces, places, races, and walks of life. Okay? You gonna have your super Christians. You gonna have your thugs and your street folks. You gonna have your prostitutes and your side chicks. And you're gonna have the people with 5, 6 baby daddies trying to tell you about what you should be doing. You're going to have the people that forgot that they had babies out of wedlock and, they're having sex outside of the sanctity of marriage and they're not celibate. Or you're going to have people with addictions. And I'm just saying, right? So the fact that I can see people's shadows, I be thinking to myself, no, you not. Not you. But yes, them. And you, as you go further in on this journey, you're going to see that. But that's why you're not supposed to try to stay where you don't fit no more. Because I was very shocked at a lot of people that were judging me. And I had to break down. People will not even fucking go to Google. Do you hear me? People won't go to Google. People will not go to Google, baby. They will not go to the library. They will not read. They will not. This is what I think. Fuck what's out there. This is about what I think. That's how they be. For real. And I'd be like, I have sent people articles. I'd be like, okay, since you won't read, you won't go search, I'm just going to send it to you. Man, baby, they be committed. They be like, how dare you wield that type of power? And I'm like, how dare you be a thief? How dare you cheat on your wife? How dare you? You feed me? Don't. And I got a really smart mouth. So I'd be like, don't do me, man. Please don't do me. Because it's unnecessary. The read will be brutal and you gonna be mad. Because how dare you do that? But they be more concerned about your power than they do their own soul. Ain't that some shit? That's the energy of the aspects there. So you better off just falling into alignment with people who get you and people who want to come willingly. And you don't have to force them because, baby, they be tripping. They be tripping. Like, it be people that I would, like, share information with. Like, this is what the fuck I do, right? Astrology is real. Like, I don't have to go into rants telling y'all all the time why astrology means some shit scientifically, right? By crops, by doctors and surgeons, by business people who are millionaires. And I have had people be like, oh, I'm on it, I'm with it, you know what I'm saying? Then they'll get in their shit and say some slick shit. Like, you're not an asshole because you're an Aries, fucking moon, etc. You're an asshole because you're an asshole. Like, little passive-aggressive bullshit that I was picking up on. And that's why I had to leave those people by the wayside. Maybe I'll see you next lifetime. But, baby, you don't believe in what the fuck I'm doing. And, you know, subconsciously you tearing down my journey and you need to be focused on your own shit. Yeah, that part. But anyway, they'll do it now. They'll do it. I could go on and on. But it's an eye-opening experience, to say the least. And that's what you getting a lot of opposition and squaring from. Like, so it's time to tap in and focus on your work and your purpose and your own walk with God or your spirit team. Because these people, they not going to get it until it's their turn. You feel me? If it's ever their turn. But until they go through their spiritual awakening, their dark night of the soul, where they ain't got nothing to lean on but spirit. Oh, it's my other phone. Sorry, y'all. But yeah, I'm like, I know I put the other phone on Do Not Disturb my bed. But anyway, yeah, they ain't gonna get it. They ain't gonna get it to the end, so why bother? Just lead by example, baby. Don't be telling everybody the secret sauce. Just lead by example. All right, Papa, thank you for opening the roads. Thank you for guiding and protecting me as I go on this journey to get guidance for myself and the collective, because I didn't pull for myself today. Thank you for protection, peace, clarity, all that jazz. Thank you for the gift. You know I don't abuse the gift. I honor it. I appreciate it. I love it. I respect it. What do you have for us today on this good Tuesday? What is good? Let's see what the elevated ancestors are talking about today. If you're new here, I always say elevated ancestors because all skin folk ain't kinfolk. Meaning, people are like, what does that even mean? What's that in that movie? If you have to ask, you'll never know. Nah, for real, I ain't like that. I be explaining. All skin folk ain't kinfolk. Meaning, just because your ancestor passed on, don't mean they went to glory. And even if they went to glory, that don't mean they ready to accept this path. Okay? So, you might be telling somebody to give you advice or give you guidance that don't really believe in what you're doing. So, you got to be very specific with what you ask and who you ask it from. Okay? Thanks. Bye. All right. Give me the past energy, please. We've got the Nine of Knives in the reverse. From the past. Tell me about the present. Ooh, Miss Ida in reverse, baby. Somebody's upset. Tell me about the collective energy. We've got the Father of Knives in the upright. So this is an air sign, masculine. You could be an air sign, take it where it resonates. And masculine and feminine is energy, not gender. Tell me about the near future. Big Mama in the upright, Sun card, Leo energy here. And what is the overall energy of the reading? Railroad Bill in the upright. Okay. Cancer energy, which is the Chariot in the traditional deck. I have so much content to do, y'all. I got some tarot content. I got some astrology content. Because I be really needing to break down to y'all what this mean.
And some of these, like, I'm going to put on the free version of Patreon because, like, you really need to know what I'm talking about. Okay? But until then, I'll just explain it until I got it written out. Spirit. Ooh. Okay. So, you moving on. That's the overall energy. Like, you moving on. You moving on up like George and Weezy. Okay? We got Taurus energy. We got Leo energy. Heavy air sign energy too. So lots of movement, lots of thoughts, lots of intellect. Okay, strategy, even with this King of Swords, Father of Knives energy. Like, time waits for no man. Oh, really? Now tell me about the Nine of Knives in the reverse for the past. So the free man here, you're walking away from negativity, betrayal, shit that don't serve you. Tell me about Miss Ida in the reverse. But you do have this high priestess in reverse. She in your energy. Could be. She's a hidden enemy. Nine of Sticks in the reverse. She's somebody that you need to protect yourself from. She negative as hell. Who is these? What they doing? This could also involve a King of Cups, Father of Baskets in the reverse energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, masculine. So you got a High Priestess in reverse that is, I don't know if they working with this masculine because he in the reverse. What's going on with this? You the mother of coins. Dare I say they working against you. You over here chilling. Mother of coins, Queen of Pentacles in the upright. She in her feelings because this masculine in his feelings about you. Or vice versa. Let me see. Hold up. Maybe you didn't follow your intuition and you were trusting people that you shouldn't have trusted. And then there was some sort of self-sabotage type energy. But now you're taking care of yourself. Take it where it resonates. Tell me about this Father of Knives, please. So somebody's being very strategic. Five of Coins in the reverse, clarity. But there is some sort of loss here. They're not taking action. Somebody's being very strategic about causing some sort of loss or worry. Hold on. Somebody and they scared. They got some sort of message. They realized something that stopped them from moving forward. It could have scared their ass. Yeah. They were going to take some sort of movement, but they got some sort of message that stopped them. Yeah, this Father of Knives, they were... Tell me about the Big Mama. So, it's come out that someone is blessings, repayment, death, rebirth. Interesting. What we got going on here, Spirit? Don't make me dig for it today, Lord. It's being revealed that someone is gonna have to pay somebody back. And clarify the death card. And there is a rebirth happening, but there is a little lack of confidence here with the Star card, Aquarius energy. Because of some bitterness, some betrayal, some loss. And now someone is definitely waiting it out. Or facing the consequences of their actions. Somebody owe you something. Could be a Leo. And somebody's afraid. There's some endings happening around somebody and they can't see that there's a need for a redo. Could be you. I hope it's not. Okay, I see what y'all doing right now. We got a father of sticks. Someone's made a decision. But let me check on the guys, because I'm not even going to hold you. I feel like the ancestors are... I need more. You're walking away. What is this past energy, ancestors? We're going to give you a shot. Virgo. It could be a Virgo involved. Dr. Green in reverse. Something was revealed. Like there's some like sort of betrayal or loss that was revealed here. Some sort of plan to betray you. And that kind of made you walk away from something. It's been revealed with the Ten of Sticks in reverse here. A Virgo could be very burdened right now because they are experiencing a series of bad luck. Aunt Caroline. This could be a male figure. This is a father of coins, King of Pentacles. This person is experiencing some sort of loss. They losing money. There could also be a daughter of sticks in reverse here. It's been exposed. Somebody's burdened down with bad luck right now. They made some sort of reckless investment or move. They were working with people. Or it could have been someone you were working with through your baskets in the upright. You walked away from this shit, though. You walked away. You're continuing to move forward with that Chariot card. And you had a dark high priestess here. And they were in some sort of negative energy. This was an enemy to you. And this father of baskets. And they feeling like this because this masculine energy is in his head, in his feelings about you. So you got somebody mad at you because of the way somebody else feels about you or feels about working with you. Somebody was very strategic about like bringing forth some sort of loss, but they've kind of been stopped in their tracks. They got a message. They realized something. There was some sort of sign. Could have been from the spirits. They may have gotten a reading. Or watching some sort of tarot card, like, reader. You know, they be saying they be watching, but they don't be watching, but they is be watching. You know. Somebody's afraid to have a rebirth. They worried about something coming to fruition. Just waiting. Could be you. Let's see what the guys got to say. Guys, what's going on here? Yeah, somebody's in poverty. 5 of Pentacles in the upright. And they are trying to avoid it, baby. They was trying to, but I don't think they've been able to. Yeah, they were trying to control something. They were trying to control somebody's, like, new start, new beginning. Could have been the collective. But their focus just wasn't on themselves. The star card then came out 2 times. Aquarius energy. They weren't focused on themselves, so they was more focused on taking from you and stopping you from building. And because of that, now they losing out on their own 9 of Cups. Yeah, they're not getting their wishes fulfilled. There was a lot of, like, they were trying to stagnate you, and now theirs is stagnated. Yeah, something was done under the full moon, or is being done. Yeah, they may even be hiding this. Yeah, somebody's trying to end some sort of stagnation by bringing forth an offer. This is the same energy. Because they've been exposed within a collaboration. Them working with someone has been exposed and now they ass don't want to fight. Good God. I'm so sick of these. Like, talk about the ultimate coup de grace, boy. Coup de tres. Group of 3 people. A hostile takeover, right? They were trying to do this hostile takeover, you know, take it where it resonates. Depending on how good or how bad they was trying. But people don't want to work together anymore because they're broke. They ain't even got the money to go against you right now. They're being, like, drowned in the sea of their own shit. So going against you is not even an option. They don't have enough information. They can't do anything. They impoverished right now. Yeah, somebody took a leap of faith, probably did some type of hit, some type of curse. That's what that is. And it was revealed. And now they're burdened. They've been exposed. Now they're burdened. Now their shit has come back to haunt them in the form of lack of finances and resources. They were very reckless, and they were working with 3 or more people. This person was trying to avoid being left out in the cold. So they were trying to control your new start. And they weren't focusing on their own shit. They were more focused on trying to stagnate you from reaching your goals. So, and not having like your wishes fulfilled. This could have been magic, like I said, they was doing under the full moon. Or this could have been somebody that, you didn't quite see coming. Heavy Cancer sign energy. You might didn't see theirs coming. This might be where they felt in secret. Like, these people may not been, like, expressing to you that they were working against you, which most people don't. You got some open enemies, but a lot of times you don't got no, like, they be high. Now someone's deeply, like, contemplating how they're going to end this stagnation. They didn't a reverse Uno type shit confirmation by bringing you some sort of offer or apology, because now they are exposed for working with these people and they have lost this battle. Yeah, they can't take any more action right now. Knight of Wands in the reverse. And there is a cycle that's not over. What? Yeah. They haven't been able to stop you. They couldn't stop you. Can't stop, won't stop. They couldn't take no more action. They can't even come after you. You just the little engine they could. You just wouldn't quit. Yeah. You won't quit. They can't stop you because you won't quit. Love to see it. Tell me about the present energy, please. Yeah, you've healed this 9 of Wands in the reverse. Like, you're healing. That's why they can't come after you anymore. Yeah, so there's something you don't see, though, about a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah. This person's experiencing a loss. They don't have any options. And it could be due to a decision that was made, which is... So they decided, people gonna be returning, trying to, like, make nice, because you cut them out. They can't see, so they don't know what to attack. They can't feed off your energy. So it's like they got nothing to work off of. They can't go pay for no more spirit work to stop your evolution. They can't do shit. So now they want to come in like it's all good for the sneak. For the coup de grace, the coup d'etre. Tell me about the collective energy. So there's a balance here. 2 of Pentacles. With the Ace of Wands in the reverse. So there's like no action can be taken. Somebody's juggling something. Like I said, they don't even have time to be worried about you. Yeah, somebody's confused. Because the magic that they doing, this shit ain't working. The Magician in reverse. And now they trying to avoid a tower. With this Queen of Wands in the reverse. Whom maybe they took an initial offer towards. To commit, Virgo. This person is secretly got some sort of demonic attachments. If you got my gift, if anybody out there got my gift, holla if you hear me. Because it's the hell of a thing being able to see people's shadows. Like, and then you gotta, like, go on, like, life is normal. But these people, they're committed. They're attached to some sort of dark entity. It is someone that they are in a romantic relationship with. So this could have been someone you were romantically, or not even, because I said that because of the lovers. The lovers is here. This could be somebody you just deeply connected with. Could be a best friend. Could be family. Take it where it resonates. But they under judgment. You call judgment on these folks. They like the gift that keeps on giving or lack thereof. Somebody was strategizing on you to lose, to take. And they can't make no more movements. They've been advised, like they see that shit. Tell me about the near future. So the Hierophant is here. Taurus could be significant. King of Pentacles in the reverse. This Hierophant energy is broke, busted, and disgusted. And because they did something without thinking. They rushed and did some shit without thinking. Here we go with that. We don't care. Knight of Swords. They rushed into some sort of partnership. Somebody they was working with. Three of Pentacles in the upright. A Leo is definitely involved. Could be a Scorpio. Who else here? A Leo, a Scorpio, a Taurus. Who the third person spirit? It's three or more. Who's the third person? They were hiding something though. They were hiding that they couldn't leave a situation because they just were delayed. They just didn't have the money. And that's the truth. Or this Leo was hiding that they didn't want this person to walk away because they wanted to stagnate their growth. Oh, I'm so sick of these goddamn. Oh, God, Jesus, help me, Lord. What time is it? I'm so sick of this motherfucking Leo. Tell me about the overall energy spirit. Yeah, you moving on from this situation. Three of Swords in the upright. Yeah, you're no longer wasting any more energy. You're not fighting. Five of Wands in the reverse. There is a Queen of Swords in the reverse here that is no longer able to fight you. She can't do the shit. You reached your Ten of Pentacles energy here. And you reached the Ten of Pentacles, and now they wasted their energy. Oh, this Queen of Swords was trying to be manipulative by acting like they wanted peace. This person was trying to like put themselves off like they were a peaceful person. And they really was after a Ten of Pentacles. And now they burden because why? They burden because you're making progress. You haven't stopped. You're continuing to move on. It's giving the little engine it could. You ain't stopped. You done kept going. You have not stopped. Yeah. You on your way. You've ended this. This is an ending. The death card came out twice. I'm not even going to pull no more on that. You ended their ass. You kept going and transformed. You switched it up. You morphed into a new creature. Meanwhile, they still doing the same old play. You figured their ass out. They could not. You can't beat a person that just won't fucking quit. You know what I'm saying? A person that just won't give up. You just won't give up, baby. They can't do nothing with you. You put an Uno reverse on their ass. They thought they had ended your progress. They thought they had stopped your ass. They thought you was deep into your feelings. You was emotionally erratic, but you healed. You with the Queen of Cups to the Ace of Cups. They thought like lit some kind of shit. You chose to take her off of the hill. And they stuck. Very much stuck. You stepped over. What the oracle gotta say, spirit. Yeah, somebody can no longer disguise themselves, the games they were playing. They can't. You see it. Somebody's coming forward, but love is in reverse. There's a lack of emotion because of some sort of mystery. You don't want to collaborate with these people out of fear. Yeah, you know that you're on your way to victory. You're keeping your wins to yourself, or they are. They trying to hide. They're scared you're gonna win. They're scared you won. There's a secret here. Somebody's very much determined to keep a secret. You're growing, and you see the energy. Hold on, let me see something. Somebody's lack of love. They hid. Somebody's hiding that they don't love a person, and they don't want to collaborate. But they're afraid of releasing this collaboration. Somebody wants to win, so they're keeping a secret. And someone's determined to grow, but this energy in reverse, this Sagittarius energy, this person's moving in bad vibes. Care. Things are like, people care. Shit's like thrown all off balance. Like, ooh, I can't stand that shit. But it's a tale, as long as it's a tale of time. Transform. You've changed, they've changed, things have changed. Tell me about the collective energy. Yeah, Spirit says you have like the patience of my mom used to say that about me. She'd be like, girl, you got the patience of Job. I do. That's that Capricorn energy, right? Baby, I'll wait y'all. I'm playing the long game every step of the motherfucking way. And that's the collective energy. Like, you have been patient. You have been like, oh, that's so funny. That just came to me. She was like, girl, you got the patience of Job. Because I know what's up. That's why. And so should the collective. Like, 2 + 2 is always 4. It ain't gonna never be motherfucking 6. It ain't gonna never be 8. It ain't gonna never be 1. It's always going to be 4. So if I hold fast to the idea that 2 + 2 is 4, no matter fucking what, then I hold fast to knowing that if I do the work, if I eliminate what's necessary, if I work around certain energies, if I can alchemize and transmute and get shit up out my way, I can see what blockages are there. I can see people beyond their mask. I can definitely see. And I know if I do certain things, certain results will happen, right? Like if you light a piece of paper with a match, it's going to set on fire, right? People let their emotions get in the way of logic, of realism, of cause and effect. Take it how you want to take it. That's why I have the patience of Job. When you know what you know, you know what you know. Fuck it. Tell me about the near future. Yeah, believe, period. You believe, you know your blessings coming. You know your spirit team here to help you. You know it's happening. Tell me about the overall energy. Somebody is consumed with what? Meanness. Could be that Queen of Swords in the reverse. Somebody wants to come communicate. They want to fuss. Yup. K, peace in reverse. Somebody want to come fuss, baby. Somebody want to come fuck with your frequency, your aura. Because you've changed. You've adapted to this shit, though. You know what's up. Yeah, you laid something to rest. You realize their intentions are bad. I'm getting chills. And, yeah, they going to give you a bad deal. You know this shit, man. Yeah, these people don't think you got your protection up. But you freed yourself from these energies. To freedom! Nicki Minaj voice. Yeah, you got a King of Wands in the reverse here, a High Priestess. Somebody's definitely fucking strategizing. for some sort of Nine of Pentacles. They may come in and try to lie based on some emotions. You walked away from this energy and they are in regret because you're free and you're not worried about the ends no more. Yeah, beautiful fool card. You took a leap of faith even though they tried to stop you. And now you've gone into your Ace of Pentacles and you're stable. Yeah, these people were definitely trying to trap you. Or this person could be trapped because they did some sort of injustice. And now they need your help, but they don't know how to say this shit. Yeah, they thought they was going to get this Wheel of Fortune, but now they just don't know. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Ooh-wee. They thought lightly and some call shit. And that's the story. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Then we got this King of Wands again. And this Leo could be a Leo masculine or a feminine heavily in her masculine. Somebody was doing some shit they shouldn't have been doing. And now they attached to some shit they can't get away from. This Emperor in reverse now cannot take any action because this Mother of Sticks, this person they rekindled this flame with, they have a betrayal here. They did make a decision that has now cost them something. And they see it. But, hey, it is what it is. You moved on. Meanwhile, they stuck like Chuck. And they can't control their own life. So they trying to control yours. But you see shit for what it is. And you've, fucked their plans up. And now you're moving on. You avoided a tower by moving on, baby. Your wishes will be fulfilled. And whatever plans they had set up for you, bad judgment, baby. Bad call, hun. Bad call. If you are looking to examine someone's intentions, click the link in my bio. I'll be more than happy to help you out. Don't stop. Don't quit. Continue to have patience. Believe in yourself. You have freed yourself from these energies. If you don't see these people for who they are, it's because you don't want to fucking see. Because Spirit has lifted the veil, so it is what it is, right? But yo, don't fall for it. They see what it is. They know what they gotta do. And you know what you gotta do. Don't turn back now. Yup, they black magic not working. So they trying to re-simulate, get the plan together. Your evolution really threatens people's status quo and their own ego. And rather than focusing in on themselves, 10-10, as I say that, reflection. Rather than focusing in on themselves, they choose to focus in on you. Now, whether you choose to give this any type of energy or not is definitely going to be up to you. But Spirit is saying, don't give these people your fucking energy. You made your way out of the trenches with the Grinches, and you better keep going. You almost to harvest season, hustlers. You're almost to harvest season. Just keep planting your seeds and stay confident. 2 + 2 will always be 4, okay? Always. Always. The math is mathing. And don't let nobody tell you otherwise. I love you guys. Click the link in my bio. Share, subscribe, etc. Somebody's a scriber. Somebody needs to write. Scribe. Tell them all about it. Write your story. Tell them about it. Tell them about how they played you and you won. Feel me? But I love y'all. And we're going to chat soon. Turn your notifications on so you'll know when this reading posts. Okay, lovers? Bye.